Hi Libra, welcome back to your extended love reading for the month of July. If you were guided to this video before you have watched that first part, I recommend to follow that link here somewhere to watch this first to see if I even pick up on your energies this time, because that's the extended love reading. Let's put these up. Let's put your Four of Wands here. And the World card too. We will begin with you again. So, Spirit, what's going on with Libra in the heart space? In the heart space of Libra when it comes to their soulmate, to their person of interest, to their loved one here. Six of Cups, so the soulmate card, the nostalgic feelings about the past, the card of someone from your past is returning. Feeling very connected as you've known each other since forever. We have a King of Wands, so could be again a fire sign of significance here, Leo, Sag or Aries. So you see them as very passionate, very creative. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. What means, so in your heart you are thinking about them, but there is no communication. So that's what's missing, right? The clarity. But we've had the Ace of Swords in the first part of the reading. So let's see what's going on in the mind space of Libra when it comes to their soulmate here. The Ten of Swords and the Page of Wands. Spirit is telling me to take the bottom two, Three of Wands. So the Ten of Swords is for me the most painful card in the whole deck, but it indicates the end of that situation. 10 is closing a cycle, and you've had the World card. You are closing the cycle of the past here. You end the pain, you overcome this, you heal. But obviously this person was hurting you a lot here. The Ten of Swords is about being devastated, lying on the floor with the 10 swords in our back. That's a really, really painful card. But how I've said, it's the end of this situation because it's the 10. And we also have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is to feel again this spark. And Spirit is leading me back to woman and man holding a heart. Doesn't matter what gender you are. So these both people are getting ready to fall in love again. And the Page of Wands is feeling that spark again, beginning to feel that passion again. It's just a little step. It's just a page. But it is totally understandable. After letting go of the Ten of Swords, you can't, how I've said before, not completely be open-hearted. You've had also the Nine of Wands, that being guarded and cautious still. So you're finally, slowly but surely opening up again. And in this deck, how you can see, I hope you can see, on this Page of Wands card in this deck, there are the Four of Wands in the background. So your person had the Four of Wands. I have it there. So this is the beautiful idea. Maybe I can get there. Maybe it's still possible to get to my Four of Wands with them. And we also have the Three of Wands. What is the card of waiting for my ships to come in? Could also be that the two of you are living at a distance, so that there is travel necessary to see each other for some of you. But this Three of Wands is really, I've decided what I want. It's the card of planning, what action to take next. Or for some of you, I feel you have the feeling you can't do something towards them, whatever your situation is. So you have really the feeling you can just take care of yourself and wait. So what's the message of the higher self of Libra when it comes to this love connection? Yeah, again the Nine of Swords. You've had this in this other deck. It was called Darkest Fears. We've had this in the first part of the reading. So again, worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, sleepless nights, being too much in your head. So Spirit is telling you this has to end. I hear no need to worry. There it is again. The challenging times, Five of Wands, so also a repeated card. And I've said this in the first part with these two cards. You are your own worst enemy by being in your head that way. Worry, doubt, fear. That is what makes the situation challenging for you. And you have the control over your mind. You can decide to get out of that kind of mind space. It is your decision to stay in worry, doubt, and fear and experience out of it these challenging times. It is all just perception. That's why you've had the Lookout card. Change the perspective. Look at it from a different angle. There's something you can't see here because of being in that Nine of Swords energy, worry, doubt, fear. Yeah, there it is, the Two of Wands. So being at the crossroads, which way to choose? Do you choose to stay in the darkness, in the challenging times, in worry, doubt, and fear? Or do you choose the path of being in the light, being happy? And being happy depends not on the other person. You are responsible for your own happiness, no other person. It is your own responsibility and you have the power to do so. It is just a decision. So, how is Libra showing off in the physical currently here in the month of July? Eight of Swords. So that's also the self-made mind prison. Being in your head, going around in circles, over and over again. And we have the Chariot. So you are thinking about that you want to have that fast, positive movement forward. Finally, movement in the situation. And at the bottom we have the Moon. So more anxiety, more uncertainty. So a lot of fear here involved on your side. But we've seen you closing that cycle. Really, the advice here already in the first part of the reading is to get out of your head. And meditation can really help you here. to slow down your mind. And when you've also had the High Priestess. So when you are slowing down your mind by meditation, you've also had that breathe card. You can hear your inner voice. You can't hear it when you are in your head that way, 9 of Swords and 8 of Swords, because it's just going, what is, what if? And by that you can't hear your inner voice. You can't hear your intuition. So the advice here is really slow down your mind, calm down, breathe, get out of your head, and you will see clearly. Let's see what's going on for your person here. So, what's going on in the heart space of, there was nothing. What's going on in the heart space of Libra's soulmate here, love interest? What's going on in their heart space when it comes to Libra? We have the Chariot too, so they want to have also that fast positive movement forward. The Chariot is really a kind of very, very fast movement. By the way, I forgot again to mention the signs. So we have a lot of fire, a lot of Wands energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. We have Pisces again, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and now Cancer again. And also the Ace of Swords in the upright. So they want to communicate. They want to bring clarity. I hear better yesterday than today. So too many and too strange. Very excited energy on their side here. 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is the card of sneaky behavior, deception, lies, betrayal. So what I get here is there is something that happened in the past. I mean, you've had here the 10 of Swords. They were hurting you, but they want to leave this behind. They have the Page of Swords, by the way, at the bottom, so they are watching you here, but they are also very determined. But let's get one card with the 7 of Swords here, please. They want to leave this behind. 10 of Pentacles. So this could mean 2 scenarios. So maybe they were hurting you by coming together with someone else into a serious relationship, even marriage here. But they want to bring clarity to you what was going on here in the past. They want to communicate, and they have the wish for that 10 of Pentacles with you, and that would really be that serious commitment, that happiness on a really great foundation. And they've had also the 4 of Wands. So what's going on in the mind space of Libra's soulmate when it comes to Libra? The Sun. So Leo again. We have here, by the way, again Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the Sun, clarity, illumination, happiness, joy, family, the Starman, that's the Magician. So they try to manifest you back into their lives. I have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. So they see you as this very loving and giving and highly intuitive person. And they try to manifest you back into their lives because you are their sunshine here. They want to be happy with you. They want, and I hear they want to bring you happiness in the first place to make up here for the Seven of Swords of the past. What's going on here on the soul level? What's the message of their higher self here when it comes to this connection? Also the High Priestess. Five of Cups. And Four of Cups. So, the Empress at the bottom. So, they are regretting pretty much what they did. I've seen and felt this here already. So, they are regretting what they did to you in the past with the Five of Cups. And with the Four of Cups, they think that even though if they would come towards you and offer you everything, you would reject them. They see you as the Empress here, Queen of Cups and Empress, so really as this the Empress is very, very grounded, very giving. She's the goddess, right? So, and with the High Priestess, I actually get mostly with the High Priestess here secrets. So there is, so I hear there are so many things you don't know. And they want to tell you with the Ace of Swords, and you want to hear it because you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You want it, but it's not coming. You don't have the clarity. And they want to bring it to you because there are so many things you don't know about. But they are fearful to come towards you because they think you would reject them. And they are regretting too much what they did to you here. So that's their cycle. They have to close this too. What's going on in the physical here with Libra's soulmate? How do they show off in the physical? Two of Pentacles, so a bit out of balance. Having a lot on the plate here to deal with. What makes their foundation a bit shaky here, bringing them out of balance. We have the Prince of Cups. What would be the Knight of Cups, that romantic gesture. Also apology. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this very grounded and nurturing woman or man. Gender isn't relevant here in a general read. So I hear the word mother. So, and I've heard the word family here with the Sun. And the Ten of Pentacles is also the happy family card, right? The Four of Wands too. So they wish for family. The Empress is also representing fertility. So I really get here energetically that they wish to have a family with you here. Let's get some shared energies. Heart chakra needs healing for both of you. We've seen this already, so nothing surprising. Four of Swords energy, just breathe. Rest, rejuvenation, recovery, healing, meditation. Also nothing new. And I love this card in this deck. She's really connected to her soul here by going within. Again, the Seven of Swords. Your person had it. That's the past, right? Betrayal, lies, deception. And in this deck called Seek the Truth. So Spirit is telling you here too, see the bigger picture. It all happened for a reason. You've learned from this. Both of you learned a lesson from this. Don't see just the negativity. Also see the growth that was coming out of it. So embrace the whole journey. We've had this message with the World card here. And again, the Four of Wands, joy and stability. And success and growth at the healing. That's the Eight of Wands. Communication, fast, positive movement forward, even travel. So beautiful energy. I really think that both of you just have to let go of the past here and finally to talk. But I think as long as both of you didn't let go of the past, it will be difficult. So you have for sure, for yourself, I always say this because I have comments sometimes, don't tell me what to do. I'm not in the position to tell you what to do. I always tell you, trust your own intuition. It's a general read. Even if it would be a personal read, you have to trust your own intuition. I just read the energies of the cards. So by being in your head with the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, worry, doubt, fear, and the Moon. So with this kind of energy, by holding on so tight to these kinds of energies, how I've said before, how Spirit was telling you here, you are your own worst enemy and making your times challenging. So it's really about taking a step back, go within and calm your mind here. And energetically, I can tell you that they feel that you are in your head so much. So by letting go, getting out of your head here, you give them energetically the space to let go too, because they are in regret and they think you would reject them because they feel what you think about. And if you let go, they have the space to let go too and build up the courage. We've had the Power card, the Strength card in the first part of the reading. And the potential is great here. There is love here. On their side at least, because on your side I just have the Six of Cups. Everything else is challenging, anxiety, crossroads. But I feel it. So by letting go of this, your heart chakra will heal too. And then the positive movement forward can come. So both of you are wanting the same, but because there is no communication, you are too much in your head. I actually don't feel so much that it is still so much about what they did to you. I get more that you've had no closure. So whatever happened here in the past, in your situation, it's a general read. So we have many different scenarios here. But whatever happened in the past, what was hurting you, what was causing that Ten of Swords here for you, what was the Seven of Swords energy, then it ended. And there was no communication anymore and you've had no closure. They want to bring the communication now in. They want to talk about the past here too. They want to explain themselves. Even though they think you maybe don't forgive them. So let's get two cards for Libra here. Not the half deck. Just two, please. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, you see red flags everywhere because you are holding on to the negativity here. And as long as you don't let go, you will see red flags everywhere. It is unfortunately exactly like that. Yes, this is your soulmate. I don't think that you've doubted this, but maybe some of you needed to see this. What's going on with Libra's soulmate? 2 cards here too, please. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So they wanna, I get travel, but in the first place they want to spend time alone with you, really enjoying to be together. The honeymoon card is not about an actual honeymoon. Of course it could be, but it is more about feeling like being on honeymoon here in this beautiful energy. I hear trip. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So getting into more light-hearted energies, letting go of these heavy energies from the past. So wedding at the bottom. This situation involves marriage. I also have, this could be the one at the bottom. You already met the romantic partner you seek. Let's take these two as the shared energies for the connection here. Well, let's get some possible future energies for you and your partner here. It looks pretty good. I really think you just have to calm your mind here. Get out of your head. Take a step back and really stay positive here. And the reason why you will see red flags everywhere is because you didn't let go of the past yet. So you expect that it happens again. And with that, that's no foundation for a relationship. So if you want them back, you have to let go here. So, and even if you don't want them back, for any new partner, you have to let go of these two, because as long as you're holding on to that, whatever happened here, whatever they did to you, you will see red flags with the new partner too. So you do it for yourself. That healing, that letting go of the past, that forgiveness is not about them. You do it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself if you want to fall in love again and feel happy again someday. And I'm pretty sure you want to. So what are some possible future energies for Libra and the soul connection here? That is the half deck again, but one fell. Let's put these back and see what fell down. Fulfillment of wishes, 9 of Cups. How beautiful is this for the future energies? Yeah, what we still have the moon. So you have to face your own shadows here. We all have to, so it's twice here, the moon card. So we have to go within and face our own shadow. And your shadow at the moment is that you are still holding on to the past and that you are too much in your head. You're still holding on to the tower. Whatever happened here, what destroyed your foundation, you're still holding on to this. That's your shadow. You have to face it to release it. And then your wishes can be fulfilled here. But you have to free yourself from these energies for your own good. So the card of balance, that's the justice card in the traditional tarot. So justice will be served, but what I hear from Spirit here, when it comes to that tower moment, that disruption of the past, be fair. Don't be judgmental. Don't really, again, Spirit is again pointing out to me to remind you of the World card and about embracing the whole journey, to see the big picture, that everything happens for a reason. So this whole thing that happened with them was making you stronger, brought spiritual and personal growth, brought deep healing. I hear stop blaming. And we have again the High Priestess, intuition. So trust your own intuition. Finally hear it again, because again, when you're so much in your head, you can't hear it. And at the bottom we have also a repeated card, 8 of Wands, accelerated motion. So again, fast, positive movement forward, communication and travel. So it is really great potential here, but there is still a bit of work to do. So let's get some possible outcome here for this connection. Again, the Ace of Swords. So there will come communication. You will get clarity. And how I've said before, it's the 3rd time we have the Ace of Swords. And the 4th time, actually. It is also indicating a new beginning based on honesty and clarity. So getting out of confusion is what I hear from Spirit. Finally seeing clearly. So outcome, possible outcome. Beautiful. Temperance. And this they're called patience. So of course the Temperance card always is about patience too, but it is about deep healing. It is about deep trust into the higher power, whatever your belief system is, God, the universe. It is about being divinely guided. And for me, the Temperance card is also the card of these deep soul connections that are there for a reason, to make us grow and heal on a deep level. I've heard for some of you it teached you patience, this connection. And the Sun, what a beautiful outcome card. So the Sun, they've had the Sun, they want to bring you the Sun. So that is illumination, clarity, and it is the happiness card, right? So on all levels. Very beautiful energies. So, and I actually really get, even though these cards are pretty heavy, so 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, the Moon, 7 of Swords, Tower now here too, but I actually don't feel it that heavy. So I really think it's just kind of a thought pattern. And how I've said before, you have the power to control your mind. No one controls your mind, just you. So just decide that you get out of worry, doubt and fear. Really be aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts and your feelings today are creating your tomorrow. That is the law of attraction. And by hanging on to the past, to the pain of the past, to the tower of the past, whatever it was for you, and being in worry, doubt and fear, what you're doing is that you let the past control your future. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. That's also part of manifestation, right? To feel as if they already are there. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. So we've had, I don't know exactly which card it was and when it was, but we've had already that you attract what you send out. So I think it was with the round and round card. So, and at the bottom, back to what you love. So really, what I get from Spirit here is, when you think about them, you mostly think about what happened in a negative way, but you still want them back. So remember the good things, remember the love. I mean, we've had the Six of Cups here that are nostalgic, beautiful memories, but mostly you are here in negative thoughts. So I get with this card here, back to what you love. Remember how it felt to be in love with them. If you truly want them back, of course you don't have to take them back. Even if they would come towards you, offer you clarity and a new beginning, it is your decision. But how I've said before, even for yourself, you have to let go of it anyways. It also says reevaluate your desires. So if you truly want them back, if this is your scenario, then really ask yourself why. Because when you're holding on to all that negative stuff, why would you want someone like that back? So it's heart and mind aren't in alignment here. You want them back, but you're still just thinking about what they did to you, and that they don't do anything now, and that they left you out in the cold, and that they don't communicate with you, and betrayed you in the past, and hurt you in the past. So why would you want someone like that back? So, because you love them. But if you love them, you have to let go of that. Of the past. I've said this already in the Gemini reading. I know it sounds kind of strict sometimes, but it is really from the bottom of my heart. I just repeat what Spirit is telling me. I just read the energies, and I am not judgmental at all, because many years ago I was exactly there. So I know what I'm talking about, and I don't mean this I really mean it in the most possible, beautiful, loving way. Even though I know I sound very strict and hard sometimes, but it is meant in a really good way. Because if I just would sit here, you have to let go, you know, the message is not, you know, sometimes people have to hear, come on now, let go of that. What really do you expect by holding on to this that way? So I apologize if I sound too strict sometimes, but it's really meant in a loving way, in a very loving, compassionate way. So we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. What a beautiful card. And you want the same. They love you. They want to move towards you. They want to bring clarity. And your intuition is telling you that. But because you're too much in your head, you don't hear your inner voice, or you don't trust it, because worry, doubt, and fear has the comment here. You let your mind be in control, not your heart. And that's why Spirit told you here to remember the love, not the pain. Very strange. Yeah, so criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Yeah, so it's just a different way to say what I've already said, so I don't need to say something to that. And at the bottom we have, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So also something I've already said, so no additional words needed here. So we can go into your last message now. That's advice from Spirit to close up the reading. So what's your last message, Spirit, for the sign of Libra in love? When it comes to this connection here, what do they need to know? What do you want to tell them? What message as an advice for Libra? Ocean of Eternal Love, number 44. And it also says healing, creativity, and fertility. I will read this card to you. It is said that love conquers all. This is especially true for you at the moment. Something is resolved and healed through love. What was previously barren now becomes fertile. A seed is planted and you are the co-creator. The conditions are favorable. The timing is right. A new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. The forever changing seasons of eternity turn their invisible wheel and a new cycle begins. A new image is born. Affirmation: love heals, love brings resolution, love conquers, love creates, love is eternal. What a beautiful last message, Libra. So I hope this reading helped you in some way. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the very best for your situation here, and also a wonderful month of July. Bye, Libra. Thanks for watching.